In these unprecedented times, I'm glad that I'm redefining backbencher as I'm actually behind the speaker.
All right, the Liberals today are saying that they're giving money to farmers, but they've already slated it from before. Yeah, watch this.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, yesterday's announcement by the government of $252 million in financial assistance to Canada's agri-food sector was completely misleading. And I say that because of that figure, $125 million had already been budgeted, so the money was not new. Will the minister confirm today that only half of yesterday's funding announcement was new money?
The
Honourable Minister. Risk management programs. Well, this is new money. This is not money that's already been allotted. It covers various issues, natural disasters, etc. So it's not true to say that the money was already on the table. We needed to make a commitment with the provinces, and we said 50 million for pork producers and 50 million for beef producers.
New money because the money, $125 million, had already been budgeted. If you've already previously budgeted money, you cannot consider the rest of it to be new. So at best, yesterday's announcement was a repackaging or a re-announcement of previously announced funding. But does this government have plans to announce new money and new initiatives of a financial nature for Canada's agri-food sector?
The Honourable Minister. Madam Speaker, of course, the agricultural sector is being heavily affected by the current crisis, and morning and night I work in cooperation with our farmers and with our representatives and my colleagues here because we want to find the best way to help these producers. We've made a particularly important announcement, notably for the meat sector, beef, pork, and processing. And we're also in terms of buying back surplus food. We're looking at that too. Thank you.
When will new financial assistance for Canada's agri-food sector be coming?
The Honourable Minister. We are continuing to work with the sector to identify the best possible tools to help our producers, along with risk management that is already available. In the best possible time frame.
From the minister, her definition of imminent and soon. When will the money be coming?
The Honourable Minister. I don't have a specific answer to give my colleague. We're working day and night to find the best possible mechanism. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, Canada's agri-food sector and our farmers are in crisis. The Canadian Federation of Agriculture has estimated that $2.6 billion is required. But yesterday's announcement was only a pittance of that. What does this minister and her government think that Canada's food supply chain, is actually worth?
The Honourable Minister. Madam Speaker, obviously our food supply chain is essential. Food safety in our country is a priority, and that is why we've already have programs in place, and I encourage all producers to sign up for these programs. The deadline to register was delayed until July 3rd, and we give them a 75% advance payment. And for provinces who have accepted this, thank you.
Mr. Speaker, one thing that is apparent is that this pandemic has not impaired the government's ability to obfuscate. So let me ask another question, and hopefully we can get a clear answer. Yesterday's announcement indicated that $77.5 million would go to food processing plants for PPE equipment to help protect workers and to redesign and refit processing plants for health concerns and to make more stricter controls. When will that money become available?
The Honourable Minister. Madam Speaker, there's a few details we still have to work out. We have to discuss this with the parties involved and with the sector to ensure we establish the right criteria, but we're going to do this as quickly as possible. And our processing plants now know that they'll be able to count on federal support to be able to protect workers and to increase their capacity. Thank you.
So farmers that are mostly out west obviously are not a part of the Liberals' plan to save. They gave more money to the WHO, 3 times more money. Actually, it's 4 times, because 77 million of this is also going to the producers. Most of this isn't even going to the farmers. So we're talking about, 100 million maybe to the farmers. But hey, let's give 850 million to WHO. Leave your comments below. Have a good day.